Sony's invited me to show you guys something new from them, but as you can see, I'm not holding anything in my hands right now because what I'm about to show you guys is a place.
The place is Sony's brand new flagship store at the fanciest mall in town, LaLaport Bukit Bintang City Centre. This also happens to be the most exciting Sony store in Malaysia.
What's very special about this Sony store is even though it still has Sony's full range of products, this particular store pays extra attention to their digital imaging products. That's all the camera-related stuff we're also excited about, and also stuff I'm really excited to show you guys in just a moment. There's even a camera over there that I myself am getting a hands on for the very first time. It's literally the first time I'm touching that camera. But it shouldn't come as a surprise that Sony also makes a ton of other really exciting products. So let me show you guys around a little. We'll save the best for last. Not everyone's going to agree with me on that. But if we come right here, is a whole corner filled with stuff you watch content on. That's right, televisions. This setup here has basically the TV collection of your dreams. One of these is gonna keep you happy for a very, very long time. And I just saw the price tag for that. Not too bad if it's gonna keep you happy for that long. So if we come over here, just behind the televisions, you can see this bit of a circular round installation here, and you can just keep going round and round actually. There, you can just keep going round and round. It's a whole circle full of audio products, music playback, wireless headphones. Speaking of audio and headphones, if we go over here and literally step up, you would find vinyls and arguably the most incredible setup for playing music back. This whole section is dedicated to hi-fi audio, one of my favorite segments of any Sony store. Back here we have even more audio products. We've got sound recorders, Walkmans, Bluetooth speakers. This is a whole room in its own. They've set up a really cool surround sound system in here. Then you can just sit down on this really comfy couch and just get blasted by sounds coming from all directions. Amazing speakers. That speaker's about as tall as me. Imagine having a karaoke setup with one of these. And over here is the PlayStation corner. And aside from everything I've just shown you right now, everything else is camera related. There's that much more left.
Of all the Sony stores I've been to, this one has my favorite interior design. It's got warm lighting, gorgeous wooden accents. They've created this incredibly welcoming environment. So if anything, you might just find yourself staying a little longer than you planned to.
This is the cashier. It's a very important part of the store to introduce because this is where you pay for all the stuff you just touched. It's the final hurdle between you and a very shiny piece of new beloved gear. So speaking of new beloved gear, let's look at the kind of options you have. So all the camera related stuff. Let's begin with this incredible pillar here. This circular pillar is quite literally surrounded by 3 rings of lenses. You can find a whole bunch of lenses here. We've got the 40mm compact G here. We've got a ton of G Master lenses here. Basically all the newest, latest and greatest lenses and products from Sony that you've heard about but haven't tried yet, you'll most likely be able to find them here. 35 1.4 G Master, the lens that kicked off last year's incredible marathon of G Master lenses. There it is. 50 1.2 G Master. It's right here, and there's 2 more rings. There's a lot more other lenses. Right behind the lenses, you've got all of the Sony Alpha bodies, all the latest ones. You've got the FX3, you've got the A7S III, we're filming on one right now, A7R III, and I know the Sony A1 might not be the most affordable camera, but hey, if you can't bring one home, you can always come here and pick one up and shoot it to your heart's content before you walk home without one, or if you want to walk home with one, cashier's right there. Oh, let me try and fire this. I'm gonna put it on continuous high. Hear that? That. Beautiful, beautiful camera. Also, This is a diorama that you can actually shoot. Like, if you don't have anything to shoot, it actually works incredibly well. Right, there's more to come. This is their casual video clip corner, basically the vlogging corner. They've got your ZV-1s, the ZV-E10s, but beside that is the motherload of live streaming setups. This, my friends, is an ILME FX6. This is the camera that I am meeting for the very first time today, and it's just chilling out here, hooked up to an A10 Mini Pro in this live streaming setup. Now, I was told that you could mix and match your own choice of live streaming cameras. You can pick up a camera, pick up a lens, mount it on, and try it out here, right here in this setup. But also, if you just wanted to use this space, this setup for your own live streams, you could totally just walk in here and speak to one of their staff. And if it's available, you could actually use this little corner for your very own live streams. Also, not forgetting a few of our absolute favorite models for video. Sony knows exactly what they are, and they have them laid out right here. A7S III, A7C, someone's probably took it for a run, A7 Mark III, and the FX3. Like, they know these are the cameras that we buy for video. Also, the A7 Mark IV that everyone was dying to get their hands on, they've got one right here. This place has one last trick up its sleeve. Where I'm standing right now, this is sort of a workshop slash seminar area, and this space actually serves a dual purpose. If we get rid of all these chairs here, you can see there's a studio light over there in the corner, and there are a few backdrops up against that wall, so you can actually repurpose this space into a bit of a photo shoot studio. And I was told you can even rent out this space to be used for your own private photo shoots. Just ask any staff that's present here at the store. And it's tucked away in a very nice corner of the place. Like, this is right beside the wall filled with all our favorite little accessories. And interestingly enough, right beside where all the PlayStations are at. Work hard, play hard, I guess. Now, if you're interested to actually participate in any of the workshops that they're holding here at the Sony store, do make sure to follow Sony Malaysia on their Instagram and Facebook. And I've personally hosted a number of workshops for the Sony Malaysia team myself, and I can tell you their team works very hard to make sure these workshops keep happening. Like, today's literally the second day that this place, this mall, is operating, and they already have a photography workshop happening later this evening. Just for the record, I'm not actually leaning on this FX6 over here. Now, I don't think my little virtual tour of this new Sony store here is enough to communicate the actual amount of wow factor you'll experience when you actually step into this store. It is pretty much the perfect experience center. You can literally walk in and try out any product that they have on display. As far as Sony stores go, this is the one you have to visit. It is without a doubt the best Sony store in the country. Again, this place is at the new LaLaport Mall at BBCC. Keep your eyes peeled for any future activities and workshops they might be hosting here, and I might just bump into you right here at the Sony store. I should also probably leave before I spend all my savings on that.